straight away because you think that's how I associate hospice, unfortunately.
A lot of people do, yeah. If you go there, yeah, there's only one way out and it's in that box.
I was sceptical about coming here from the hospital, but I'm so glad that I did.
Well, I thought it was a place where people came at the end.
I was a bit apprehensive about first going on the first day.
I was very, very nervous about coming along because, as I say, I associated it where I'm going to end up eventually, if you know what I mean.
St Michael's Hospice in Basingstoke cares for people in North Hampshire who are living with life-threatening illness. For many people, the word hospice evokes fear and dread. But in this short film, we're going to meet people for whom St Michael's has offered a lifeline. People for whom the word hospice has come to mean coming to terms with their illness and learning to live.
You know, I thought, well, I'll have a day there, see what it's like, and if I don't like it, then I'll come away. But I went there and I found it was good for me, and I think it was good for everybody else.
Maurice Lay is a volunteer driver at St Michael's. He's one of a team who collects patients from their homes and brings them into daycare at the hospice.
We're going down to Abbey Court in Popley Way in Basingstoke, and we're going to pick up Esme. She's a patient that's been with us for, it must be a couple of months now.
Oh, look at the camera! Oh.
Good morning. Excuse us.
Good morning. Wow.
You're a star.
Coming to daycare is the high point of Esme's week.
Oh, look at this dog. Oh, isn't it good? What's his name, Alice?
It not only gets her out of the house,
Who's a pretty boy?
it gives her a chance to meet other people in a similar situation and keep in touch.
I love it.
What do you love about it?
The tranquility, the peace, the kindness, I just can't tell you. As soon as I get in there, I forget all my troubles.
And what's going to happen at the hospice today, do you think?
Well, I'm hoping to go into the computer room to send some emails. I'm hoping to finish making some greeting cards in the art room.
You just flick up the wings like this. We're very proud of our artwork, aren't we?
Oh, we are, or I am. What else do I? I used to get my legs massaged and my nails done. And I understand we've got a hairdresser. Yeah, thank you. You see the comfort I'm getting now and how I'm being looked after.
Attending St Michael's as a day patient helps Esme live life to the full. But it also helps her accept that her life may be nearing its end.
Oh yes, I'm not a bit frightened. Oh no, I'm at peace with myself, with my family, with the world.
On the way back to the hospice, Maurice drops by to pick up Ernie. A day at the hospice gives Ernie's wife Mona a little time to herself, and she knows that Ernie will be in safe hands.
I never dreamt it was so good as it is. They don't treat you as an inanimate object, you know. They've kept me alive.
The great thing about daycare for Ernie is that it stops him brooding on his illness.
I don't get depressed. I've got they give me no time for that. There's too much going on.
One of the best things about daycare for Ernie is the woodwork room, where he can do something constructive with his hands and enjoy the company of others.
And you got the man driver.
After you've been ill for a while, you know, you need to recuperate, and this is one good idea for recuperating, you know.
Woodwork restores energy and self-esteem. So much so that sometimes it can be hard to tell who's a patient and who's a volunteer.
So I'm usually in the workroom doing the bird tables and nesting boxes and wheelbarrows. We're quite busy. I want the army haircut.
Oh, right, okay.
A day at the hospice is also a chance to talk to the hospice medical officer. Fred is worried about the side effects he's getting from his painkillers.
One of the first things that you could do is change to a different painkiller. Now, is that the only strong painkiller that you've had, or have you had different ones?
No, since the operation, that is the only one, yeah.
Well, I think what I would recommend is changing that painkiller.
Right.
And see if that makes a difference.
Okay.
If you change too many things at once, you don't know what's making the improvement. So,
Chris did say she thought that the chest infection seemed to be giving you less symptoms.
Care at St Michael's is not just for the elderly.
The final confirmation that it's not another spread. You know, having
Julie has breast cancer and has come in for her test results.
The other thing is that I have been successful in getting that bone scan, and it's okay.
So happy. My bone scan is, well, obviously it's not clear because obviously it's picked up the hip still, but where I thought I might have a spread of cancer, it's come back clear. So it's just, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. You know, just can't tell you how much it'll mean to me and my husband, because we can just go away and enjoy ourselves.
An appointment with one of the hospice medical consultants will often touch on more than clinical matters.
Because it sort of feels like it's been a tremendous weight on just your shoulders. And actually part of coping with it can be to pace yourself.
The cornerstone of care at St Michael's is to help people live a meaningful life.
But it's about not doing too much more.
I like to cram my days.
And this involves knowing how to listen.
You know, I always was like that. I'd get up, go to work and everything. But
people think that a hospice is somewhere where you go to die, but I don't think it is. It's something to relax you and give you help to get your life back together, really.
As well as coming into the hospice will also come to you. Brian has cancer and benefits from St Michael's Hospice at Home service.
Hello. I'm from St Michael's Hospice. My name's Roberta. You're expecting me,
I certainly am, Roberta. Do come in.
Thanks. Okay. What about eating and drinking? What, are you...
My appetite's quite good, I say my appetite's quite good. I don't generally eat that much now.
Seeing people in their own home helps the hospice get to know the whole person and their primary carer, who may be a husband or a wife.
But that was my marriage to Pat in 82. 86. Oh yeah, I met you in 82. 86.
It's very, very calming, I think. The staff are very calming, and I just find it's a nice place to go, really.
It's a place where you can walk into with no fear.
Yes.
A lot of people walk into a hospice with fear, and it shouldn't be like that. This hospice is a joyful place. It's not somewhere where you're all laid out and just laid there doing nothing. I found it was good for me, and I think it was good for everybody else.
Living with a life-threatening illness presents many challenges that can cause anxiety and stress.
Have you got enough of them at home, have you?
For those who wish, St Michael's offers a therapeutic clinic where people can share their worries and get support from staff.
And we would talk to them about their illness, what they understand by that, any symptoms they might have, whether they are feeling anxious, whether they've got any pain.
You were saying that you're not managing to eat very much.
No, I'm not. But as she said to me this morning, come on, John, if you don't eat, there's no point me staying any longer.
Oh dear. Wow, that's a bit of an ultimatum, isn't it?
Okay.
Often they will express their so many anxieties, and we can reassure them that this is quite common.
We should sort it out. I'm 100% positive. Unfortunately, I do feel low today, just through not eating.
Coming to the therapeutic clinic and actually meeting other people in the same situation with the same anxieties, often people find very, very helpful.